There we are, man. Hopefully this time it's worked. I'm having some issue streaming today. It doesn't help coming home late before you start streaming, but there we go. So, currently in second place with Race or Race, who's a real player. So this is Virtue Pro, multiplayer test event. Testing to see how the new multiplayer functionality works. It is very much in beta test phase, particularly the multiplayer, but I'm helping do some of the testing. There was a few glitches before Christmas, which so far looks like they've been ironed out actually. The peloton for me were jumping a lot. That's it. Not flying in front and going off road slightly, so looks like they've improved that. I've got a bit of a break from the peloton. You look on the left hand side, 8-second gap to the peloton currently. I'm lying in second, well behind a group. I'm effectively the second group on the road. So looks like we've got 4 real players online. So if you look at the left hand side, you can see I'm in group 2, but I'm effectively third on the road at the moment. You can see the number of players, 4 players. Total is 176 in the peloton. Then often what you do, you will see the real players will have a little flag by where their image could be. And behind me now you can see there's a real player, Race, and it also shows his FTP as well. There you are. What he's doing at the moment, 3.351, there you are, 3.66. And then above top left is your heart rate. Couldn't get that connected today, which is a nuisance. Next is the draft. So you can see when I'm with Race, now I'm on the front. But when I went behind him, can you see the draft starts going up? So I'm drafting off him now, 43, 42%. You can see my RPM, 77. The gearing, not applicable to our smart turbo trainers. It's ones which the Virtue Pro bike, that would change accordingly. And then in the middle top, you can see my current speed, 1.3, current power 128, that dropped to 208 now. Current elevation 1.3% and climbing a bit. A lumpy old course, isn't it? And then far right, distance to finish 13.7 kilometers. Here's the peloton that's like join me, and there's a guy from Italy, real person. Oh, speak of the devil. Peloton a bit glitchy again. So you can see there's a sprint point in 3.8 kilometers, 3.7. Then you've got the elevation, 50 meters. So far, 4.6 kilometers ridden, 7 minutes, 38, 39 in the stage. My FTP level, kind of, post-COVID. And team orders as well. which I can do. Get somebody up to help me out. Here we are. He's coming in front of me, my teammate. So I selected 0. If you look on the right hand side, give orders to your teammate 0. I selected 2 to protect. So he's cycling in front of me now, which is useful. There's a bit of a break off. Of course, if I am going quicker than him, there will be those moments where I'm in front. I can't believe I put the central heating on in this room. Forgot about it. Come down to back to an absolute roasting room. I have to excuse some of the noise. That's my Wahoo climb. Bit creaky. Back in this group. Back in the knee group. You're not hanging about today. Enjoy it in first person. About 10k to go. Oh, tight today. Right. Oh, I gotta say the peloton do go. Come for it. Considering we got a category 4 to come, I think I'm gonna have to let them go today. Absolutely hammering. I would be having to be doing a consistent over 400 watts to stay with them. My teammates helping me out, great. Quintana. So he'd be nice and loyal if I ordered him to. Going up to a 4 category. Counting down 300 meters nearly. Top right. People 8 moments of time. Oh, 2.4 to a 4 cat, sorry. My mistake there. Not concentrating. Just lumpy this bit. Yeah. Peloton outdid me today. I've got in the legs. New Year's Eve alcohol excesses, I think. Painful. See, it gives you a nice idea of how the teammate, because I selected 0 for orders and then select protect 2. If you keep pressing 2, you can select those riders that will come and protect you. And as soon as you've made the selection of 2, press 0 to remove the screen, and then shortly, depending where you are, depending where your team is, they will come and join you. So Quintan has going to protect me really. And now I'm just going to go for an easy ride for the next 6 because no chance. What is it? Peloton's a minute away now, so mess around with some of the features for you. Good team, loyal teammate in front. I think post-COVID, as I'm struggling a little bit with my lungs, and had to go for an X-ray recently, I think I dropped my FTP down for a while. I have been D, but I dropped it down to C, C+. Even now I'm still struggling, so. No, we're on the last. See how the elevation map on the right is expanded out. And now just 4.6 goes to the end of the sprint. Yeah. I think I've got one Vulture player behind me now. Here we go. So I'm messing around with some of the views now, so that's a bit like a helicopter drone view behind. This is like a helicopter view, which is very cool to see the scenery and actually see. You can see how far it spreads. It's vast. It's not just around the section you're going to be riding. Look at that village over there. We're not even riding through that part, but the graphic quality is superb. And if I press it there, bring it back to the view behind my player, I'll just cycle through. This is the one I quite like. Stage feels like it goes quicker in this view as well. Psychological, I know, but just taking it easy now, spreading into the finish. 3.8 kilometers to go. So connections are ANT Plus at the moment only. So you can't connect via Bluetooth. You need a little ANT Plus dongle. You can get them very cheap on the internet. There are some recommendations on the the Virtue Pro, if you have a look for them, which was great. And only on computers at the moment, not on iPads or iPhones or anything like that. So I run it on a gaming PC. But my team thinks I'm enough. Look, he's like, oh, come on, Ollie. I'm too slow for him. Never mind. Look at that ridge. It's just superb, isn't it, the graphics? Very submersive. So team orders 0, 2 to protect, and 0, see if he comes back. He's gone off 24 seconds, he's had enough. He's not the team leader anymore. I'm supposedly running this in low graphics quality just for the multiplayer event, but still superb. I can't say I know it's much different, if I'm honest. There you go. You can see my position on the profile map. If you look at the right hand side, my little yellow marker, yellow circle with a black point mark, black mark, yeah, within a white yellow circle. Oh, well, nice descent there. We are put down to helicopter. See me descending down. You can see the peloton on the horizon. I can see someone's coming up to me there. Quick as well. Someone's going to join me. So the graphic is 1/5 the scale. So although it says 5 kilometers, it's actually 1. So not sure if they'll work on the visuals eventually. But some of the graphics engine is Pro Cycling Manager. So in Pro Cycling Manager, you wouldn't want to see a whole stage. So obviously, that's why it's 1/5 the ratio. But to be honest, to do some of the iconic stages, can you do 200 kilometers? Yes, but the majority of people, you know, it's nice to jump on the turbo for an hour, 2 hours tops. So 400 meters. See the finish line. Cruising in, I'm not gonna, nothing to sprint for. Hey, there you go. Ooh. I've got some points. I think I finished third out of the 4 players. That was quite hard to try and keep the peloton though, must admit. So certainly not quite up to my FTP currently. So what was that? 30 minutes in the stage, 172nd, 576 points. I've gained race points. Flat, it's flat, but it was definitely lumpy, wasn't it? As you can see. 2.19 watts a kilogram, 179 watts average power. See that? My average power is down significantly, I think. Pre-COVID, my average power for a rider was well over 200 watts. So that's interesting. Average speed 35.7. Heart rate monitor, couldn't get to work today. Calories is a known issue because I definitely burned more than 99 kilocalories. So there you go. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed that, and hopefully I'll be doing another one soon. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.